single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
So I had to tuck myself away for a minute so I could make this video, but I got something to talk about. I want to talk about why people don't get what they feel that they deserve in life from, other people, or why they feel that God won't bless them with the things that they need. And it first starts with yourself. Like, a lot of people don't know that they need to humble themselves. I know people that God didn't brought them to nothing, zero, within this year, brought them to zero, gave them a chance to get on their feet and to do better by themselves. And the minute that they get on their feet, they start to shit on other people who are in the situation that they were just in. And I just feel like that's not right. And I feel like that's part of the reason why things don't go, right for them. Because the minute that they get up, they get a job, they see good things start to come in for them. Then next thing you know, oh, this person broke this person broke that. Don't ask me for this, don't ask me for that, don't do this, don't do that. Within that, you need to humble yourself, period. Because you were just in that same situation that other person was just in. Needing help, asking for help. Can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? Stressing, being depressed, don't know where they going, don't know how they gonna do that, make their next move. And you were just in that situation, but because you feel like you're on top of the world now, you got a job, things are starting to look up for you. You get a job, you may get a car, you probably get an apartment. You feel like your life. You'll get that car, you'll get that apartment, you'll have a job, and you'll have everything going good for yourself. Then you start to shit on these people, put them down. Then God has to come in, step in, and humble you. That's when you start to lose your job. You no longer have a job. That car that you have, it now has car problems. That apartment that you live in, the rent is going up. You don't have a job no more. You can't pay the rent. That's God humbling you. That's God telling you to sit down. It's okay for people to struggle without having other people judge their struggle. You judging the next person's struggle while you were just in the same situation. I don't get it. Help me understand. How is that even possible for you to even treat somebody like that when you were just in the same situation? Why? Because you're not humble. Even the people who have it all together, car, job, real good job, car, everything going good in life for them, but can't figure out why come that man or that woman that they don't want them, or that man or that woman that they want is using them or treating them some type of way, is because you're not humble, and you're not humble in yourself. If you're not humble yourself, you can't be humble in any situation. If you're not humble with yourself, you can't be humble in a relationship. You can't be humble in a friendship. You can't be humble in anything. You don't have that. It's not there. So when you get a job and this, that, and another, and shit don't work out for you when you have a relationship, is because some people feel that it's okay for them to throw it in people's face. Well, I do this, and I did this, and I got this, and I got that. And you don't make people feel less than. Your mate is supposed to be your equal. So even if you have a job paying a certain amount of money and you drive a nice car and this, that, and another, don't give you no right to treat your mate less than because they have less than. Or it's not right for you to, just go out for the people. Well, some people, I get it. People have a type. I may have a type too. But I'm not going to never in my life, in any situation that I get in, I'm not going to look at nobody and be like, oh, well, you got this type of job or this type of this, that, and another. You live here, you live in this area. I can't deal with you. No, that's not how you do. Because what type of job a person has and what they, you know what I'm saying, that makes nothing. As long as you don't have to come to me and ask me for to take care of you, I'm fine with that. Now, there's nothing wrong with helping your mate, your friend, whoever. There's nothing wrong with helping somebody without the back talk, without running to tell somebody, oh, I helped this person, this, that, and another, this, that, and the third. And another thing that you grown as adults need to learn how to do is speak your mind. Nobody's gonna read your mind. Nobody's playing Blue's Clues, baby. This is real life shit. You have a problem with somebody, speak on that. Don't go, y'all do shit like stop liking pictures, stop liking statuses, stop this, that, and the third. Y'all, that's kid shit. Y'all are well over the age that y'all should know that, you know what I'm saying, right from wrong. Tit for tat shit, like that's some kitty shit. Like that's, go sit in the corner somewhere and have a seat. We arguing about stuff in the past, things that happened in the past. If you feel like a person wronged you in the past, leave them in the past. Leave them in the past. Why deal with somebody that you feel is hurt you in any kind of way and, you know, bring them into your present, let alone bring them into your present and make them feel like they're going to be in your future? No. If you wrong me, I either going to forgive you and forget, or I'm going to forgive you and leave you the fuck alone. And at this age, it's just like, okay, I'm forgiving and I'm leaving people where they are. Because at this point, like, I'd have been through friendships, relationships, family ships, all these last years, and I really see people's true colors for who they are. Now, I stand on me being a bitch. I stand on that. I stand on me being rude. I stand on that. I stand on me being blunt. I stand on that. I stand on me speaking my mind. I stand on that. I will never, ever bite my tongue for no. It is not okay to assassinate somebody's character. Your character is who you are. It's who you stand on. It's who you pride yourself to be. This is what you want the world to see. Like, this is what you want everybody to see who you are. For somebody to come in and try to assassinate your character and say that you are something other than what you know yourself to be, you need to cut those people out. Those people are not meant to be in your life, because some people assassinate people's character because they don't have a character of their own, or their character is screwed and they don't know how to figure themselves out. So they find fault in everybody else. They could tell everybody else about themselves and what they do and what they don't do, or how they made them feel. But the minute a person comes to them to try to tell them, they feel like they're in the right. And another thing, right is right, wrong is wrong. You don't need nobody to tell you when you're wrong. When you know that you're wrong, you're wrong. You should apologize. You don't need nobody to tell you apologize. No one should have to tell you to apologize. Like, that shit should be automatic. When you know that you're wrong, you apologize. And, you know, people need to either accept your apology or they don't accept your apology. But life goes on. Nobody gonna sit up and, you don't have to sit up and dwell like, damn, I wronged this person and I apologize and they still see me as this and they still see me as that, this, that, and another. You cannot beat yourself up over how somebody else see you. You can only see yourself how you see you. Because, trust me, some people go their whole lives with people telling them that they're not wrong, that they're right in the situation, or they allow people to kiss their ass all they like, to the point where when they do meet somebody real, or somebody real come in their life and they get to telling them that they're wrong, that friendship, that relationship, whatever ship, it don't last. It don't work out because they're right. Because everybody has told them. Like, y'all be literally running and telling everybody else how you feel about a person and not coming to that person to tell that person how you feel about them. Like, you waste a lot of time running to the next motherfucker to talk shit about somebody when you can go to that person and talk shit to that person. See, the thing is about that, you'll never do it though, because you're scared. You're scared of what their response is gonna be, and that shit that's whack. It's whack. Don't be afraid of what somebody's response is gonna be. Don't talk shit about somebody behind their back and then tuck your tail. No. Like, come on now. That shit is whack. Listen, I've been through it. I've had friends talk about me behind my back. I've had people call me sister. I've had people call me best friend, and they never lived up to their means to be a sister, to be a best friend, to be shit to me. Like, it hurt at first, but we all need to learn how to let hurt go. We hold on to hurt for months, years, weeks. Like, let that shit go. Your life would be so much better. You'll be so much happier if you just let that hurt go. Let them people that hurt you go. Let every situation that has hurt you, hindered you in any kind of way, let it go. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not. And it ain't worth using a motherfucker neither, period. It's not. It's not. You think you using somebody and you getting ahead in life. No, like, using somebody ain't gonna do nothing but knock you back 10 steps back. You think you winning, but you really secretly losing. Like, I'm trying to tell you, God has a funny way of making people bite their words. God has a funny way of making people see what's on the other side of that mirror. That person that's looking back at you. But sometimes we also just got to accept that some people don't have a good heart. Some people was just born with ugliness in them, like on the outside and the inside. No lie, like some people was just born hateful, and those are the type of people you have to excuse out of your life. Learn them and let them go. There's no room for them there. Like, I don't like to deal with people who can't live and take blame for their situations. It's always somebody else's fault for what you have done or what you're going through. It's somebody else's fault. It's this situation. It's this happened, this, that, and the third happened. No. Because if that was the case, the shit that I done been through should have me 6 feet under, period. I should be in my box, 6 feet under. You feel me? Dead. You can't use having a bad childhood as an excuse for your whole life for the dumb shit that you do and dumb shit that you're going to continue to do. It's a repeated cycle. Like, when does it end? Like, at one point in life, you got to stand on your 2 feet and say, you know what? That shit I did, that shit I said was dumb. That was stupid. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. Like, but to keep on repeating the same thing over and over again, you're not learning no lessons. No lessons in life. The cycle has to end somewhere. Like, you just can't keep on putting blame on your father not being there, your mother not being there, neglect to the point where you starting to neglect yourself. You starting to neglect what's going on upstairs to the point where you starting to neglect your responsibilities. You're neglecting everything in your life, which is making you look and feel worthless, which may not be the case, but you're allowing what your past has done to you to affect your present and your future. And don't get me wrong, sometimes the shit that I went through in my past sneak up on me and put me in my feelings, but it don't have me in my feelings for too long because I've went through it, I've learned from it, and I'm not going to use it as an excuse. I'm not going to say, oh, I did this, that, and the third because this person did this to me, or this happened to me, or this, that, and the third. No. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody have them, but hey, can't make excuses all your life. You gonna one day make an excuse that ain't gonna make sense to somebody, and they gonna haul off and knock the shit out of you. Period. Like, just be you. If you gonna be an asshole, be an asshole. If you gonna be a, you know what I'm saying, deadbeat, be a deadbeat. You're gonna be kind-hearted, be kind-hearted, but be you. Stop trying to live above your means. Stop trying to make people love you. Stop trying to make people be in your life. Like, stop. Self-love is the best love at all. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody love you before you love yourself, period.